Hello there everybody, so better know to AK Nightmare, and welcome back to Fate Stay Night. I have some good news. I finally got Higurashi up and working with the voices, and I took one of your guys' advice to kind of play through the first two parts that I currently am at, and not gonna lie, suddenly the evil Rika sounds pretty, it's definitely a shift. That was still kind of adorable when she said Nipa, but still, that was pretty freaky. Okay, so before I get back into this, Danganronpa there's not going to be a new episode of Danganronpa up tomorrow. There is going to be one up on, let's see, tomorrow's Saturday. The new episode's going to be up Monday. Let's just say scheduling, or my schedule's kind of, a little crazy at the moment, but the next Danganronpa will be up Monday. Also, another one of you guys kind of told me that this doesn't really have so much as chapter or sections, so to speak. So I think that's what you said, but it works a little different than Higurashi, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to limit my recordings to an hour and 30 minutes. Obviously, unless something big is happening. By something big, I'm not entirely sure. But that's the situation that I've got going on. I notice as soon as you start up the game, it kind of treats it like you're starting a brand new game, which, I mean, I don't mind. So, let's jump right back in. Date and time recording, yeah. Yes, I want to continue, of course. That was tasty. Alright. I'm just finally glad I got the voices working. Thank you again very much. Daniel Dawson, I believe that was your name. Thank you very much for sending me those files. That was greatly appreciated. Thank you. The Holy Grail War. It is a great ritual which has been practiced for hundreds of years. If one enters the ritual, one must eliminate the other 6, as it is a battle for one's life. It is said that the Holy Grail is in the land of Fuyuki, and that many magi have fought each other here in the past. They had only one purpose, to obtain the noble phantasm called the Holy Grail. But the origin of the Holy Grail is unknown. It's certain that it never received the blood of God, but its power matches that of the one in legend. Yes, it is said that the Holy Grail can grant any wish. Only one has the right to possess it. The Holy Grail can only grant one wish for one person. But 7 magi are needed to summon the Holy Grail in this land. 1 miracle, 7 collaborators. Well, the point is, it was only a matter of time before a fight broke out over the Holy Grail. Obviously. It began like an ordinary fight over resources. The 7 magi used the power of the Holy Grail equally to each summon a familiar, a servant, to battle the other magi. Only 1 magus will obtain the Holy Grail. And so, each of them treated the other 6, once allies, now as enemies, and a gruesome fight began. This is the ritual called the Holy Grail War, a competition between magi for the Holy Grail. The magi chosen by the Holy Grail are called masters, and each master receives a powerful familiar called a servant by the grace of the Holy Grail. Rider Assassin. I only read like a few of those. Dang it. I only read like Rider and Assassin. I think I saw a picture of an archer, I think. There are 2 proofs that one is a master. Summoning a servant and making it obey. And obtaining the 3 command spells that can order the servant. The first goes without saying. Yesterday, no. Oh, this is her talking. I gave her the most manly voice. I am... fuck it, I'm gonna stick with it. Yesterday, no. A few hours ago to be exact, I summoned Archer to be my servant. That leaves only the second. I must protect to the end this command spell that binds the servant. For a master, this is probably the most important thing of all. The pattern inscribed in my right hand after summoning Archer, this is the command spell. This holy sign, granted by the Holy Grail, is the proof of a master who has summoned a servant. This mark, with concentrated magical energy, is an instantaneous thing, not an eternal one. It is consumed by use, and as the appearance suggests, it has one use for each strike. In other words, only 3 times. A master who loses all 3 of their command spells will be unable to control their servant and faces death. So, the command spell must be guarded as closely as one's life. It hurts my head to think that I've used one right at the start, but it wasn't completely meaningless, so I'll call it good. Because it's not unusual for servants to go against their masters. I'm fortunate to have been able to chain him using one command spell. Well, that's the gist of it. The Holy Grail War will start when the 7 servants are all summoned. I can't just sleep in. I don't know when the last master will appear, but it should be soon. I'm so tired. Looking out of the window dazed, I notice the sun's already way up. Well, you had a long night. Glancing at the clock, I confirmed to myself that I'll be skipping school today. I sit up in bed and take a deep breath. I'm not tired, just because I'm not a morning person. Like Archer said, a master who has just summoned their servant cannot function satisfactorily. And I'm still guessing that that blonde girl is Saber, the one at the beginning. And I'm guessing that the dude, it looked like he had blood all over his shirt. What was his name? Emiya? I think he's probably the one that inherited Saber. I'm guessing. Maybe it was by accident. I can remember clearly. Well, it's not something I want to remember, but even if I don't like it, there's no second chance. I slowly climb out of bed. I fight a bit against the unseasonably warm air and my desire to stay wrapped up in my blanket. I knock out the desire to go back to sleep in the 3rd second of the match and check myself in the mirror. Nothing's obviously wrong, except for the fact that I only have about half of the usual magical energy in my body. Everything's up to par. For now, I want to check the situation. The servant I summoned is Archer. He's a rude guy with no manners to spare for his summoner and master. And on top of that, he doesn't know who he is. I'm getting a headache already. Servants are powerful familiars on their own, but what makes them the most powerful is the fact that they all have one powerful secret move. The problem is, Archer says he can't remember what it is. That's right. As this is how things ended up, we're both in the same boat. I hope he sorts out his memories soon, but with the way he's acting right now, who knows when that'll be. Honestly, looks like we've got a load of problems ahead. Gonna say good morning to Archer? Oh, the room looks nice. Yeah, he did a darn good job. The living room is just the way it was. I only expected him to clear up the rubble, so I'm moved that he went this far. He must have felt bad about making such a mess of the living room, or he wouldn't have done this. I should call him admirable, or maybe just a nice guy. I take it back. The shameless attitude. He doesn't deserve any praise at all. Oh, come on, you could have at least thanked him. Well, aren't you an overachiever? I'm getting a headache. Why is my servant checking my cleanliness? They say servants think only of battles, so maybe this guy's broken somehow. Dude, he's just acting like a normal dude. Sort of.
紅茶でよければごちそうしよう。
So at home in a stranger's house, Archer stands, takes out a new teacup without a moment's confusion, and pours a fine rose-colored tea. That's nice of him. There are all sorts of things I want to say, but I surprisingly don't feel like interrupting him. Every aspect of his motion is refined, and you could even say he is being considerate.
まあいいけど、疲れてるのは事実だし、飲む。
I take a seat. He hands me the teacup silently, and I take a sip. Oh, it's good. Of course, it's an exotic Chinese tea. It's the best part of my favorite leaf, so I'd get mad if it tasted bad. In fact, I get mad when someone uses one of my favorite without permission. Yes, I would get mad, but when it's brewed so wonderfully, I'm too happy to complain. Hmm?
ちょっと、何笑ってるのよ、あんた。
何、感想が聞きたかったが、その顔では聞くまでもないと思っただけだ。
I slam the cup down onto the table.
もったいない。熱いうちに味わった方がいいぞ。私が気に障るなら消えているが。
ごちそうさま。結構よ。私は茶坊主が欲しくてマスターになったわけじゃないわ。あなたもね、頼みもしないことをする必要はないわよ。
He's literally just being nice. You don't have to order him. Never mind. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
そうか。確かに私も茶坊主になったり後片付けをするために契約したわけではない。君がそういうのならばこれからは気をつけよ
う。I'll be careful and never be nice to you ever again.
ええ、私が求めているのは戦力としての使い魔よ。家事をこなすサーバントなんて聞いたことがないし、する必要も特にないわ。
特にはないとはどういう意味かな。
別に好きなようにとって結構よ。それよりあなた自分の正体を思い出せた？
It's literally been a day. I really doubt that he remembers who he is. Archer shakes his head. Just as I thought. It's bad. If you can't remember it after one night, it's not going to come back easily. Even if we test various things today, this is still...
わかった。あなたの記憶に関してはおいおい対策を考えとく。じゃあ出かける支度をして、あっちゃん。召喚されたばかりで勝手もわからないでしょ。街を案内してあげるから。
He's probably gonna look very weird dressed like that, while just walking around the town.
出かける支度？いや、そんな必要はないだろう。出るのならばすぐに出られるが。
あのね、そんな格好で出歩くつもり？どう見ても普通じゃないし、他のマスターが見たら一発でサーバントってわかるじゃない。
I did not think of it that way.
私、自分から私はマスターですなんて言いふらす気はないんだけど。
ああ、そういうことか。それも問題はない。確かに着替える必要はあるが、それは実体化している時だけでね。
Only when you take form.
サーバントはもともと霊体だ。非戦闘時には霊体になってマスターにかける負担を減らす。
Oh, that's neat.
ああ、そっか。召喚されたって英霊は英霊だものね。霊体に肉体を与えるのはマスターの魔力なんだから、私が魔力提供をカットすれば。
自然。我々も霊体に戻る。そうなったサーバントは守護霊のようなものだ。レイラインで繋がっているマスター以外には観測されない。
The ley line?
もっとも会話程度はできるから偵察ならば支障はないが。
I guess that's a good security measure.
わ、便利。それじゃあ本当に他のマスターを探し出すなんて難しいんだ。
Actually, I think it would be really easy to find other masters. All you'd have to do is just sense out their energy, I guess. Right?
ああ。だが魔術師は魔術師を知覚できるだろう。それと同じでサーバントもサーバントを感知できる。
Pretty much what I was saying.
優れた魔術を知るサーバントならば遠く離れたサーバントの位置さえ把握するだろ
う。Just as Archer says, a master is usually a great magus, A magus with a strong magical energy is sensitive to other magical energy. But as far as I know, no one in this town has magical energy that strong.
で、あんたはどうなの？他のサーバントの位置、わかる？
マスター、私のクラスは何か忘れたのか？遠く離れた敵の位置を探るなど、騎士上がりにできるものか？
You're a knight? Well, I guess not. I thought you were archer. Whatever. Archer's magical energy isn't that strong. I expect only the servant caster would have enough magical energy to locate enemies from a distance.
わかったわ。じゃあ、とりあえず後についてきて、ハーちゃん。あなたの呼び出された世界を見せてあげるから。
Oh, here I was hoping you'd dress up into a different set of outfits, see if there's actually different artwork for that.
そう目新しいものではなさそうだがね。それよりマスター、君、大切なことを忘れていないか？
Her getting dressed?
え？大切なことって何？
まったく。君、まだ本調子ではないぞ。契約において最も重要な交換を私たちは未だしていない。
Oh?
契約において最も重要な交換。
Equivalent exchange? No, fundamentally the reward for the servant is to participate in the Holy Grail War. There shouldn't be any more exchanges necessary.
君な、朝は弱いんだな、本当に。
Archer says so in surprise. Listening to his sarcastic comment, I realize something. Come to think of it, he hasn't addressed me by name yet.
ああ、しまった。名前。
Duh.
思い当たったか？まあ、今からでも遅くはないさ。それでマスター、君の名前は？これ。
Didn't mean to. God dang it! Did not mean to do that. Archer asks sulkily. Damn it! He is a good person. Yes, there's no mistake. After all, there's no meaning to exchanging names. Servant and master have a relationship forced upon them by the command spell. For a contract with a normal familiar, the exchange of names has a great deal of meaning, but no such bond is needed between the master and the servant. Really? I think a bond between a master and a servant would certainly tip the scales in your favor, right? But still, Archer calls it important. It's a proof of trust that we shall be fighting alongside each other, even without the command spell.
私、遠坂凛よ。あなたの好きなように呼んでいいわ。
I answer bluntly, unable to be true to my feelings. Well, actually, it would probably be easier for me to be addressed in a reserved manner like, you, or master, and he'll probably call me that. But that said, Archer mutters my name to himself.
それでは、リンと。ああ。この響きは、実に君に似合っている。
He says something outrageous.
リン、どうした？何やら顔色がおかしいが。
うるさい！いいからさっさと行くわよ、あーちゃん。とにかく、のんびりしてる暇なんてないんだから。
I turn away and start walking. I'm vexed. I don't know why, but I am. Did Archer say that just to make me feel this way?
ありえる。こいつなら絶対そうだ。
Eh? Yes, that must be it. So my face getting hot and my heart pounding. They're all part of his plan. Be careful, Reen. You're going to have to work with this crooked guy from now on. What the fuck is going on in your head, girl? I go out with Archer. Oh, you guys are going on a date. She'd probably slap me if she heard me say that. The city we live in, Fuyuki City, can be basically divided into two towns. Here, the place with old houses and traditional buildings is Miyama City. On the other side of the river is Shinto, where modern development is happening. My house is in the older section, Miyama City, sorry. Miyama City is broadly separated into two sections as well. This is one of the sections, the Western-style houses, where immigrants from foreign countries live. And on the other side of the area is the area of old Japanese houses. Japanese-style house with a mountain. I can't read! Both sections are on top of hills, so you could say both are suburbs. The houses in between these two sections are relatively ordinary. As a demonstration, They're this ordinary. This is the crossroads of Miyama City and the hill leading up to the Western-style houses like mine. On the opposite side, a hill leads up to the Japanese-style houses. A bridge leads to the neighboring town of Shinto, and the other way leads to the school, shopping district, and even Ryudo Temple up on the mountain. I think I pronounced that right. Ryudo. And this is the large bridge connecting Shinto and Miyama City. A few years ago, a big station was built over that side, and it has grown rapidly since then. Even though Miyama City and Shinto are in the same city, you can think of them as totally different places. The city's name, Fuyuki, or Winter Tree, supposedly comes from the fact that winters are long here. Thinking about it, this place certainly has a long winter. In contrast though, it's quite warm here, and February here is about as warm as December everywhere else. I bet a few hot springs would turn up if you went digging around. Then again, this half-hearted cold would make the city a poor hot springs resort. Fuyuki City has a friendly winter and a strange climate that enters spring in April with no changes. We're learning a lot today. Shinto was all like this. The rapidly developing town started to build tall buildings as if rushed by something, and as a result, it looks very artificial. Though that's only in the last 10 years. From what I hear, the big fire here 10 years ago pretty much burned down the whole residential district. These buildings were constructed on the land no one lived on anymore. Oh, and this is the center of
こ
it.
こが神都の公園よ。これで主だったところは歩いて回ったわけだけど、感想は？
I ask Archer, who is standing next to me. I can't see him, of course.
広い公園だ。だというのに人気がないのは何か理由でもあるのか？
This is what millions died. I don't know, it just looks really gloomy.
やっぱりそう見える？まあ、ここはちょっとした曰くがあるから。
I look around the park. A park this big and organized should be a playground for kids, even on weekdays. And now that I think about it, the way how this area just looks so freaking gloomy, I'm betting somebody's either going to battle here or they're going to die here. Maybe both. That's the way it looks. Danganronpa has taught me well to examine and feel that there's going to be a death soon. Or not soon, just think that, okay, this is probably going to be a death area. But there are only a few people here, and a desolate feeling runs through the place.
10年前の話よ。この辺り一帯で大きな火事があったんだって。火は一日燃え続けて、雨が降り出した頃に消えたんだとか。その後町は復興したけど、ここだけはそのままなの。焼け野原になって何もなくなったから公園にしたらしいわ。
That's a pleasant idea. Archer says nothing. But even though I can't see him, I can tell that he is feeling something special.
気づいたみたいね。そうよ。ここが前回の聖杯戦争決着の地。私も事情は知らないけど、前回の聖杯戦争はここで終結してそれきり。
So that's where the last Holy Grail War ended. Okay.
なるほど。それでこんなにもここは怨念に満ちているというわけか。
I imagine there'd be a lot of grudges.
わかるの？そういうの。
サーバントというのは霊体だ。そのあり方は怨念、妄執に近い。故に同じ無念には敏感なのさ。街中でも濃い場所はあるが、ここは別格だ。我らから見れば固有結界のそれに近い。
A reality marble. Archer brings up an unusual term in a motionless voice. Oh. Reality marble. One of the magics considered the pinnacle of magi, said to be infinitely close to sorcery. For hundreds of years, a boundary field has been the defensive field that protects a magus. Put simply, it's a vicious version of a security system on a house. Oh, that sounds nice. A boundary field is something applied to an existing area or building to protect oneself from outside enemies. But it is merely a transformation applied to what already exists. But a reality marble is different. A reality marble is an image that erodes reality. The imagined world of a magus, a boundary field that paints over reality by letting a magic's heart take form. That is what we call a reality marble. In other words, it's a large-ranged magic that distorts, no, remakes the world. Oh god, I almost vomited. I don't know what the hell just happened. I was about to belch, but then I tried to stop it. That was disgusting. I should probably cut that out. In other words, it's a large-ranged magic that distorts, no, remakes the world as the magus wishes.
リン、どうした？考え事か？
ううん、ちょっと意外だったから。固有結界だなんて、アーチャーのくせに珍しい言葉を知ってるなって。
なんだ、知っていてはおかしいか？
だってそうじゃない。固有結界っていうのは魔術師にとっては禁忌中の禁忌、奥義の中の奥義だもの。アーチャーであるあなたが知ってるなんて筋違いよ。
Isn't that right? I ask with my expression. And then, I sense him sighing heavily next to me.
リン、英雄とは剣術、魔術に長けたものを指す。アーチャーだからといって弓しか使えないと思うのは勝手だが、私以外のサーバントにそんな楽観は持たないでくれ。
Come to think of it, he's right.
わかったわよ。今のは軽率な発言だったわ。次からは気をつけるからこれでいいでしょ。
リン、ズバリ言おう。君は優秀だが、それゆえに他人を過小評価する欠点がある。成人するまでには強制したまえ。
That sounds about right.
何気に失礼なこと言うわね、あんた。
But what he's saying really does make sense. Reform? It's like training bad habits out of a horse.
いや、失礼。別にリンがジャジャ馬だと言ったわけではない。単にイメージ通りの表現を使っただけというか。
なおさら悪いわ。
Whoa. My right arm suddenly hurts.
ちょっと黙って、あーちゃん。
The command spell engraved on my right hand is hurting. A small warning as if to get my attention.
誰かに見られてる。
Uh-oh. I extend my consciousness to the surroundings. Whoa! I roll out the threads of my consciousness and search through the park.
私じゃ見つけられない。あーちゃん、あなたは？
難しいな。私には視線すら感じられん。
ってことは、見てるのはマスターね。
I don't know who it is, but if Archer can't sense it, it has to be a master. There aren't 7 of us yet, but if we wanted to, we could start the fight at any time. It seems the one watching us wants to battle, but...
霊樹は霊樹に反応する。マスターであるのなら、誰がマスターであるかは出会えば感じられるということか。だがそれならリンにも相手が識別できるのではないか。
ええ。けど高位の術者なら自分の魔力ぐらい隠し通せる。いくら霊樹同士が反応するって言っても、その霊樹だって魔力で発動するものよ。大元であるマスター自身が魔術回路を閉じていれば見つけることは難しいわ。
厄介だな。ではこちらはいいように位置を知らせているということか。
でしょうね。まあ私だって家探しすれば魔力殺しぐらいは見つかるだろうけど。
必要ないと？
そう。だって隠さなければ向こうからやってきてくれるでしょ。こっちから出向く手間が省けるわ。
There you go, underestimating again. Archer takes a deep breath and goes quiet as if he's shocked.
何よ、自信過剰はいけないって言いたいの？
You shouldn't be overconfident. Overconfidence leads to death. I ask, remembering our previous conversation. But Archer just says, that's impossible.
君はそのままが一番強い。小物には付きまとわせてやるがよかろう。
He says, trying to hold back his laughter. Well, it's not like I like his response, but we decide to continue walking around town. Ooh, now it's dark. We tour the important places, really dragging our observer around, having dinner along the way, and bring things to a conclusion. We've been walking a lot, and it's now 7. At this time of the night, our destination should give us the best view. Oh! Cutscene? Oh, that looks nice. A strong wind, the tallest building in Shinto. The view from the rooftop of this building is a fitting end for this day.
どう？ここなら見通しがいいでしょ、あーちゃん。
将来君と付き合う男に同情するな。よくもまあ、ここまで好き勝手連れ回してくれたものだ。
何か言ったあーちゃん。
素直な感想を少し。と、確かにいい場所だ。初めからここに来れば歩き回る必要もなかったのだが。
I don't know, I've always been afraid of heights. I wouldn't be able to handle that.
何言ってるのよ。確かに見晴らしはいいけど、ここからわかるのは街の前景だけじゃない。実際にその場に行かないと街の作りはわからないわ。
そうでもないが、アーチャーのクラスは伊達ではないぞ。旧兵は目が良くなければ務まらん。
そうなの？それじゃあここから家が見える？あーちゃん。
いや、さすがに隣町までは見えない。せいぜい橋あたりまでだな。
Damn.
そこまでならタイルの数ぐらいは見て取れる。
That's impressive eyesight.
嘘。タイルって橋のタイル？
That's not just good. His eyesight could match the telescopes you find on those rooftops.
びっくり。アーチャーって本当にアーチャーなんだ。
リン、まさかとは思うが、君、私をバカにしているんじゃないだろうな。
そんなわけないでしょ。たださ、あなたってアーチャーって言われには弓使いっぽくないから、つい勘違いしてただけ。
それは問題発言だ。帰ってから追求しよう。
It seems Archer has taken a liking to the view as he falls silent. He's probably working out the town's layout. I can't interrupt while he's surveying the battlefield. I leave Archer's side and move to the edge of the building. Not the best idea. All I can see with my eyesight is the lights below this building. Like the headlights of the cars in the street, and the people going home after work. I can't tell what kinds of cars or what kinds of people they are. I can see them, but still not see them. Just like noticing someone is watching me before, but not being able to see the watcher.
少なくとも神道を根城にしているやつが一人いる。
I strain my eyes and stare below me. There are 7 masters in all. I still don't know who the masters are, nor which servants they command. Right now, I assume all the masters are walking around town collecting information on other masters. Suddenly, I feel someone's eyes on me. There's no reaction from my command spell. I just feel someone's eyes on me.
下？
I look down. There are many people walking around on the road. Among them is a person. One person is looking up at me as if looking up at the moon. I can't tell for sure who it is. I can't tell for sure, but I still know who it is. It's surprising. What's he doing at this kind of a
リン、
time?
敵を見つけたのか。
Archer calls out to me as if sensing my excitement.
別に。ただの知り合い。私たちには関係のない一般人よ。
I answer, unable to hide my irritation and leave the place where I was standing. There's no way he could have seen me from the ground. He must have been looking up at the building by coincidence. So it doesn't mean I was noticed. But still, I'm angry that I let him see me acting as a magus. He must die. By the time we get back to Miyama City, it's already past 9 o'clock. Unlike Shinto, Miyama City is an old residential district. No one walks around after 9, and the town grows as quiet as midnight.
こんなところね。街の作りは大体わかった？
ああ、町のことならわかる。あとはおいおい掴んでいくさ。
なら今日はここまでね。私もまだ本調子じゃないし、家に戻って休みましょう。
I was expecting a fight. Oh well, that's fine. We climb the road up the gentle hill. And, There's someone walking in front of us.
あれ、さくら？
This is bad. I don't want to see her right now.
リン、何を隠れている？
黙ってて。あそこにいるの知り合いなのよ。今日は学校休んだし、あんまり顔を合わせたくないの。
As I speak, I look at the figure ahead of us. On the road. Oh. There's the well-known first-year student. And a foreigner I don't know. Hi there. You've got blood-red eyes. You must be... I have no fucking clue. But red eyes automatically tells me that you're probably a servant. They are talking about something. No, it seems the foreigner is talking to Sakura against her wishes.
リン、知り合いとは外国人の方か？
いいえ、知らない。この辺りは洋館が多いから、どっかよそから遊びに来てるんじゃない？
I don't know if he's bothering her. You might want to stop him. I say that much, then scold myself for being too soft where that girl is involved.
あ、じゃあ、あいつ人間？
さあ、実態はあるから人間なのだろう。
Oh.
少なくともサーバントではない。
Never mind then.
そうよね。マスターでもないし、ただの血は喧嘩か。
He probably just wears red eye contacts to make himself look edgy. Still, I know she's not the kind of girl to get into trouble with a guy.
二人とも言ったな。女は坂を登っていく。男は。
The blonde guy goes down the road we came up.
それじゃああなたはここを使って。私はもう眠るけど、何か質問はある？
とりわけ重要な疑問はない。すぐに戦闘を仕掛けない君の判断は正しいよ。今夜は魔力の回復を行うべきだろう。
ええ。それじゃあ明日、今朝の紅茶をよろしくね。
Fatigue hits me hard once I walk into my room.
そうだ。眠る前にきれいに連絡しないと。
That annoying priest. He'll already be getting ready to call in the substitute magus. I don't really care about that, but he is my guardian, so I should at least do the right thing.
電話と。
I dial the number, and soon the fake priest picks up.
きれい？私だけど、昨日サーバントと契約したから、正式にマスター登録お願い。
A brief silence. Kiri's silence has enough pressure to stress you out, even over the phone.
いいだろう。ではどうする？一度こちらに顔を出さないか？君のご両親から預かっているものもある。君がマスターになった場合にのみ、成人前に伝えてほしいと頼まれているのだが。
Give it to you only if you become a master before you become an adult. Huh.
ああ、それって父さんの遺言のこと？それならもう解読して手に入れたからいいわ。それじゃ気が向いたらお邪魔するからよろしく。
え？
待てリン。マスターになったのなら。
I hang up, not hearing him out. Dude! Listening to Kiri's lecture while I'm tired won't help me recover my magical energy. He probably has something very important to talk about, you dingus.
さて、これで準備は終わりっと。
All that's left is to sleep. When I wake up next, it should be a completely different morning. 10 years ago, the Holy Grail War in which my father competed as a master and was defeated. Now I'm entering that same battle. February 2nd. Actually, it's December 16th right now. Well, actually, this video is going up. It's December 17th, so I'm just gonna shut up. So, after breakfast, I clearly explained my immediate plans.
何？学校に行くだと？
ええ、何か問題あるかしら、あっちゃん。
問題はないが、しかし、
Archer hesitates but does not object. He must have realized yesterday that I'm not the type to take back my decisions. I can kind of tell without him saying so. Archer is sarcastic, but he has an honest side to him. so it seems he won't complain about something he's accepted. Yes, in other words, he's faithful in an awkward way. This is my conclusion. No, more of an intuition after watching Archer for all of yesterday.
リム、マスターになったからには常に敵マスターを警戒しなくてはならない。学校という場は不意の襲撃に備えにくい場所だろう。
You think school would be where you're most vulnerable, really?
そんなことはないけどね。いいあっちゃん。私はマスターになったからって今までの生活を変える気はないわ。それにマスター同士の戦いは人目を避けるものでしょ。それなら人目につく学校にいれば不意打ちされることはまずないと思うけど。
Honestly, if I had to be chosen as the master, I would be freaking paranoid. I would be paranoid. I would just be crazy. I don't know.
リンがそう決めたのなら私は従うだけだ。
I would just be freaking paranoid. I wouldn't be able to step out of my freaking room. Well, actually, I wouldn't be able to step out of my house. I'd be able to step out of my room. I have to go to the bathroom or anything like that.
だが霊体化して君の護衛をするぐらいはいいのだろうな。まさか学校に行っている間はここに残れなどとは言うまい。
当たり前じゃない。学校に限らず外に出るときはそばに行ってもらうからね。マスターを守るのもサーバントの役割なんだから頼りにしてるわ。
それを聞いて安心した。信頼に応えるのは騎士の務め。せいぜい期待に沿うとしよう。だがリン、もしもの話だが、その安全な場所に敵がいたとしたらどうする？
See, Archer's thinking correctly.
何？学校にマスターがいるかもしれないって仮定？
そうだ。確かに学び屋には生徒と教師以外は入りにくいが、すでに内部の者がマスターだとしたら厄介ではないのか？
それはないんじゃないかな。この町には魔術師の家系は遠坂とあと一つしかないの。そのあと一つっていう家系は落ちぶれてるし、マスターにもなってないし。
マスターになっていないとどうしてわかる？
あのね、うち以外に魔術師の家系がいるんなら真っ先に確かめるのは当然でしょ。そいつマスターにはなってなかったし、あっちの家系の後継者にはマスターになるだけの魔力がないから無視して構わないわ。
There you go, underestimating again.
そうか。つまりリンの通う学校にはもう一人魔術師がいるのだな。だがマスターになれるほどの魔力を持ち合わせていないと。
そういうこと。だから他のマスターは外からやってくる連中が大半のはず。そんな連中が学校にまでやってくることはないでしょ
う。まあ今の段階ではな。だがリン、何事にも例外は存在する。もし学校に君が知らない魔術師がいたとしたら。
だからいないってば。魔術師っていうのは他の同業に敏感なの。1年も同じ学校にいたらね、どんなに隠してても魔術師の存在は感じ取れる。断言するけど、うちの学校に魔術師は2人しかいないわ。そのうちの1人が私で、もう1人はマスターになるだけの力がない魔術師見習いなの。わかった？アーチャーの用心はただの杞憂よ。そんなこと絶対にありえないんだから。
Get to school, surprise, there's a master and he's gonna attack everybody. Freaking, you need to think.
だからもしもの話だ。物事には常に裏目が存在する。
Yep.
本来ありえざることが起こるのもまた運命だ。もしそういった事態になった場合、私に八つ当たりをするのだけは思いとどまってほしいと言っているのだ。
Archer smiles dryly. Just that action makes me want to take it out on him, but if I did, I'd be late for school.
そんなことあるわけないじゃない。もしもの話っていうのは起きないからもしもの話なのよ。もしそんなことになったら、その時は私の見通しが甘かったってだけなんだから。
Not so much was too shallow as it is too shallow.
よし、確かに聞いたぞ。それでは行こうか、リン。君の学び屋まで30分。そろそろ出なければ間に合わない時間帯だ。
驚いた。もしもの話って本当にあるのね。
Duh.
ああ、私も驚いている。いや、何事もケチをつけておくものだな。思わぬところで役に立った。
As soon as we pass the school's main gate, we joke around like that. Around us are students heading to classrooms, and it's almost time for homeroom. In the crowd of people rushing into the school building, we stand dumbfounded.
空気がよどんでるどころの話じゃない。これ、もう結界が張られてない？
完全にではないが、すでに準備は始まっているようだな。ここまで派手にやっているということは、よほどの大物か。
Probably.
とんでもない素人ね。異常を感じさせる結界なんて三流だもの。やるんなら仕掛ける時まで隠し通しておくのが一流よ。
で、君はどちらだと思う？リン。
さあ、一流だろうが三流だろうが知ったことじゃないわ。私のテリトリーでこんなゲスなもの仕掛けたやつなんて問答無用でぶっ倒すだけよ。
I walk angrily through the schoolyard. As a magus, I'm not about to mince words, but I can't be satisfied until I properly punish the creator of this boundary field. After second period, while walking back from the music room, I see a first-year student walking unsteadily. The student is carrying some stack of papers, and it looks like she's having trouble.
手伝うわ、さくら。
Oh, hello.
遠坂先輩。
Hello.
何、プリント？世界史って言ったらうちの担任じゃない。クズキのやつ、女生徒に使いをさせるなんて何考えてんだか。はい、ありがとうございます先輩。いいっていいって。それじゃあこれさくらのクラスまで？クズキ先生のところです。5時があったから回収するって言ってました。納得。クズキは融通きかないからね。一つ誤字があったぐらいで試験を中止させるやつだった。
An entire test just because there was one misspelling?
試験って学校の試験をですか？そう。あれは去年の中間試験だったかな。みんながガーッとマークシートを塗りつぶしてる時にやってきてね。誤字があるので正しい問題ではなかった。よって試験は中止。後日改めて行うってあの調子で淡々と言ったのよ。私たちも驚いたけど先生方も驚いてね。
Okay.
今でもあれは語り草よ。なんかくずき先生らしいですね。それ先生、物を教える立場に間違いは許されないって人ですから。くずきのは度が過ぎてるけどね。さくらもそのうち思い知るわよ。くずきの堅物ぶりったら岩か山かって感じなんだから。
Sure you're not talking about yourself there, Reen?
遠坂先輩、くずき先生のことが好きなんですね。先輩がそんな風に言うなんて珍しいです。そう？まあ確かにクズキはもうちょっと柔軟性があればなって思うけど。
I think that, but I also think he's not bad this way. At our school, there's a teacher liked by all students and a teacher feared by all students. The balance between the two works so well that I think Kazuki-sensei is a good disciplinarian. He's the stick in the carrot and stick approach.
まあ2年になればもっとクズキと顔を合わせるようになるわ。あいつは倫理も受け持ってるし。そんなことよりさくら、ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだけどいい？何ですか先輩。昨日の話なんだけど、さくら見かけない外国人と話してなかった？
Plot twist, she's gonna freak out and break windows. Oh!
見てたんですか先輩。
Never mind.
たまたま。それであれ何だったの？知り合い？いいえ、それがよくわからない人だったんです。あの人、道に迷ってたみたいでした。いろいろ聞いてくるんだけど、何を言ってるのか聞き取れなくて。
Ah, so she ran away.
そっか。ごめんなさい。少しだけ気になったから。
いえ、構いません。ここまででいいです先輩。あとは届けるだけですから。
そう？それじゃあまたね。
I passed the handouts back to Sakura. As I start to head back to my classroom, I pause.
さくら、最近はどう？
はい、大丈夫。元気です、私。
そう。シンジがまた何かやったら言いなさい。あいつはどってものを知らないから。黙っていると悪化する一方よ。
心配いりませんよ先輩。兄さん、この頃は優しいんですから。
If she says that with such a smile, I can't say anything else. I bid her goodbye once more and turn my back on the familiar junior. The day ends. Students leave the classroom and the building gets darker by the second. The sun will set soon. When the red sun sets and night falls, there should be no one left in the school.
始めるわよ、あーちゃん。まずは結界の下調べ。どんな結界かを調べてから消すか残すか決めましょう。
I address my invisible partner. Arch must understand as I sense him nodding. A boundary field is something that protects its caster. You could call it a geographical magic in which one knits a line of magic across a land to change the interior. Infinite different effects are possible within a boundary field. There are all sorts of boundary fields, from ones that conceal the area from people's eyes to ones that limit the use of a magic within them. The most aggressive of all those are those that oppress life forms within them. The boundary field laid out over our school is of that kind. It is not yet complete, but once it is, everyone in the school should fall unconscious. But something like this won't affect me. After all, a boundary field is something targeted not at me, but at the place I am in. Such an indirect magical energy intervention has no effect on magi who have magical energy throughout their bodies. A weak current floating through the air will only be repelled by a strong current like myself. So this boundary field has a different intention. I don't know what kind of person set up this boundary field, but his intention is not to defeat a master. It's hard to believe, but his target is everyone in this school. There's only one reason to do something like that. Unbelievably, this guy is... I search the school building and emerge onto the rooftop to finish. It's dark outside. It's 8 o'clock now, way past the school closing time, which is 6. The only people still in the school are me and Archer.
これで7つ目か。とりあえずここが起点みたいね。
Oh, hello. An H-stroke mark is openly drawn on the rooftop. This purplish red character only visible to magi is something I have never seen before, engraved with something unknown.
参ったな。これ私の手には負えない。
Really. The person who set up this boundary field didn't think about anything. He didn't think, but the boundary field is bound with amazing skill. I can temporarily drain magical energy from this boundary field, but I cannot eliminate the boundary field itself. The boundary field can be reactivated just by having the caster put more magical energy into it again. That's not good. Archer says nothing. He's been quiet ever since we came out onto the rooftop, probably because he too recognizes the power of this boundary field. This boundary field doesn't just drain one's strength. Once activated, it will literally dissolve all the people within it. Oh, fuck. There are boundary fields that drain physical and mental strength from people within them, but the boundary field laid out over this school is on a completely different level. This is a soul eater. It is a blood fort that dissolves people within it and claims the souls that seep out. That's fucked up. Since ancient times, souls have been hard to handle. Even though they're believed to exist and are necessary for magic, only one magus has ever understood the soul. Souls are only things to be investigated, or things to be moved into containers. It's incomprehensible not merely to suck them out, but also to collect them in a single place. It's because a magus has no use for them, even if one were to collect this unconvertible energy. So if there's a reason, it must be.
あーちゃん、あなたたちってそういうもの？
I ask
ご
coldly.
推察の通りだ。我々は基本的に霊体だと言っただろう。故に食事は第2ないし第3要素となる。君たちが肉を栄養とするように、サーバントは精神と魂を栄養とする。栄養を取ったところで基本的な能力は変わらないが、取り入れれば取り入れるほどタフになる。つまり
Oh.
魔力の貯蔵量が上がっていくというわけだ。
Okay. I see what's going on. So they're going to use literally an entire school to buff up their servant. That's not good. Yes. To strengthen your servant, you must attack people indiscriminately.
マスターから提供される魔力だけじゃ足りないってこと？
足りなくはないが、大いに越したことはない。実力が劣る場合、弱点を武士で補うのが戦争だろ。
Oh, that's fucked up.
周囲の人間からエネルギーを奪うのは、マスターとしては基本的な戦略だ。そういった意味で言えば、この結界は効率がいい。
Doing anything to win the Holy Grail War. Jesus. That's dark. That is dark. Archer is saying that if I want to win, I should kill people and steal their strength. How simple. I already knew that. That's why I think I know which path I'm going to choose.
それ勘に触るわ。二度と口にしないで、ハーチャー。
I say so while staring at the mark. For some reason, Archer sounds happy as he confidently
同
answers.
感だ。私も真似をするつもりはない。
Good.
さて、それじゃあ消そうか。無駄だろうけど、とりあえず邪魔をするぐらいにはなる。
I approach the mark and extend my left arm. The magic crest on my left arm is the Book of Magic, passed down the Tosca family. I switch on my sense. I push magical energy into my magic crest, read the part that explains the eliminations of boundary fields, and now all I have to do is activate it. Eliminate. Surgical extraction. Second section. I touch the surface with my left hand and let my magical energy flow out. This will at least wash the color off this mark, but...
なんだよ、消しちまうのか？もったいねえ。
Uh-oh. Suddenly, as if to stop the erasure of the boundary field, a voice echoes over. I quickly stand up and turn around. Who the hell are you? Mr. Blue Man. On top of the water tower, in the sky 10 meters away, a guy is looking down at me. Deep ultramarine that melts into the night. His grin is wild and a bestial smell carries on the wind. The stare of the beast is a cool one. The man in blue looks at me like an old friend, even in this situation.
これ、あなたの仕業？
いや、小細工を浪するのは魔術師の役割だ。俺たちはただ命じられたまま戦うのみ。だろ？そこの兄さんよ。
Casual, but his voice is filled with murderous intent. This guy can see Archer.
やっぱり、サーバント。
そうとも。で、それがわかるお嬢ちゃんは、俺の敵ってことでいいのかな？
Is this episode going to be titled Red vs. Blue? Maybe. My spine freezes. A normal light tone of voice. And it's colder than anything I've ever heard. Scary enough to make me vomit. I can't tell how I should move or what my best course is. But my reason is telling me absolutely not to fight this man right here.
ほう、大したもんだ。何もわからねえようで要点は抑えてやがる。ああ、失敗したなこりゃ。面白がって声をかけるんじゃなかったぜ。
The man raises his arm. It happens in an instant. The arm that held nothing until now. Whoa! Is that a lance? Or is that a pike? It's a pike staff, isn't it? Now holds a red weapon 2 meters long. That's a pike staff, isn't it? I jump to the side without thinking. I can't spare the time to consider that I can't jump full force while on a rooftop. I just jump with full force to the side as if trying to smash the fence. A whirlwind brushes past my hair. Barely made it. He rushed me in an eye blink and mercilessly slashed at the space I just occupied.
いい足してるな、お嬢ちゃん。
The blue whirlwind pursues me. There are no escapes. The fence is behind me. To my sides. No, I won't make it. My response is fast. I run the magic crest on my left arm and assemble the magic in a single measure. It lightens my body and adjusts gravity. In this instant, my body becomes light as a feather and I leap. I jump over the fence and fall from the rooftop. The wind and pressure push against my body. 15 meters to the ground. 1.7 seconds until landing. That's too slow, we'll catch up. I let Archer take the impact of the landing and start to run as soon as my feet touch the ground. First, I have to change the location. We have to go somewhere we can move around freely, not a small place like a rooftop. We have to move to a large field, no obstacles, to play to Archer's and my strengths. I run from the rooftop to the school ground in less than 7 seconds. It's more than 100 meters. My speed is so fast that normal people would only see a blur. But that's...
いや、本気でいい足だ。ここで仕留めるのはいささかもったいなさすぎるか。
Meaningless against a servant. Oh, hell yeah! At that moment, I step back. Archer steps in front, taking form. A cloudy night. In Archer's hand is a short sword that reflects the weak moonlight.
へえ。
The man crooks his
いい
mouth.
ね。そう来なくっちゃ。話が早いやつは嫌いじゃない。
A large whirlwind. That's the weapon swung at me on the rooftop. The blood-red crimson lance that tried to mercilessly slaughter me. Lancer?
いかにも。そういうあんたのサーバントはセイバー。って感じじゃねえな。何者だ、てめえ。
There's no sign of his previous casual demeanor. In response to Lancer, full of murderous intent, Archer remains silent. The distance between the two is about 5 meters. The weapon in Lancer's hand is about 2 meters. For that man with the bestial smell, I feel like the remaining 3 meters are meaningless.
まっとうな一騎打ちをするタイプじゃねえな、てめえは。ってことは、アーチャーか。
Archer doesn't respond to the sneering voice either. Confronting each other, strangely, are red and blue. The two counterfeit-colored knights are already watching for the other's clinching blow.
いいぜ。好みじゃねえが、出会ったからにはやるだけだ。そら、獲物を出せよ、アーチャー。これでも礼はわきまえているからな。それぐらいは待ってやる。
Archer does not respond. There's nothing to say to an enemy he must defeat. That steel back of his seems to declare so. That makes me realize I'm being stupid. Archer is just waiting for my word, my command. I talk to his back without approaching him. Was that a laugh? He grins as if to answer my words, and the Red Knight dashes forward. Ooh, the music sounds good! Twirling gusts of wind. Short sword in hand, the red bullet launches. What meets him is a blue spear thrust. If the dashing archer is a raging wind, the responding spearhead is a divine wind. The sword is swung, a swing to deflect the thrust. Archer parries the thrust of the high-speed lance with his short sword. The one in red stops. The enemy did not permit Archer's rush. The enemy doesn't even let him get within 2 meters, the range of the spear. For a long weapon, distance is always preferred. As Lancer has a weapon almost 2 meters long, he only needs to attack when the enemy comes into his range. Thrusting at an approaching enemy is easier than moving out yourself. But even so, Lancer closes the distance himself and doesn't even allow Archer to move forward. His temper is like a burning fire. Lancer closes in with each blow, with no thought of stopping. With a long weapon, it's suicidal to close into an enemy. The spearman's tactic is to use their long range to defeat the enemy and win the battle. So as Lancer is just advancing unchecked, he doesn't have a chance of winning. But that's just by the book. Lancer's lance shows no vulnerabilities as it strikes for the throat, shoulders, forehead, and heart. Thrusts so fast even the after images are blurred. As each strike of his lance repels, rebuffs, and pushes back Archer, any one of his thrusts could be called a final blow. But even as a bowman, Archer is a servant. No ordinary attack can be a final blow. Having repelled the lance aimed at his forehead, Archer closes in with speed superior to Lancer's lance. Based on its shape, you might think that the main attack of a lance is a thrust, but the basic strength of a lance is in swings. This is because a wide swing using its long range does not allow the enemy to dodge it by stepping back. A partial retreat does not allow escape, and an attempt to counterattack will only result in a slashed stomach. But simply going forward will end up in a smashed rib from the long shaft of the lance. Archer and Lancer are similarly built. On top of that, it's hard for Archer with no heavy armor to step into range of a lance swung like a whirlwind. But thrusts are a different story. A blazing fast thrust certain to strike you is certainly scary. But as long as the attack targets a point, there are many ways to avoid it once you see it. As Archer did just then, hitting the shaft of the approaching lance to redirect it slightly creates an opening. It must be because he underestimated a bowman. The advantage of a long weapon is in the length and freedom of its range. Once Lancer has discarded these advantages himself, his defeat is... The one in red stops. A nightmare like time is reversing. A thrust is faster than the previous ones. Archer tries to parry the blow, but he gets flicked away along with his weapon. There are no openings in Lancer's attacks. No, not just that. The thrust increases in speed and power without limit, and it becomes the final blow even for a servant. We were the ones that underestimated him. For that servant, for Lancer's weapon, there are no general rules about lances. Who could ever parry continuous attacks without even space to breathe between them? Archer manages to retreat a bit and parries, and as a result, the distance between them opens a little. That distance. Lancer uses that distance as a runaway to launch an even more powerful attack. The raging continuous attack is only a repetition of that, but the blows themselves are godlike. 10 blows already. No, it must actually be many times more than that. The heavy rain of the lance pours without yet more strength, trying to skewer Archer to death. It's not fast, but it's just skill. It thrusts like a waterfall with no change in speed. What can Archer do as he's now on the defensive? With such a short sword, he can only parry the lance. He has no way to close on Lancer, and he continues to retreat. A vacuum of steel unfolds. Support. I have to back Archer up, but my throat won't respond. My magic has poor aim. Unless Archer gets far away from Lancer, I will hit him with my magic as well. Such an opening would only increase Lancer's advantage. And besides, frankly, I'm captivated. This is a battle between servants. This is the Holy Grail War itself, where we use heroic spirits, the highest rank of a familiar, whom we would call never otherwise obtain. Servants. Familiars of different classes that obey the 7 masters. These are the highest ranked familiars, called heroic spirits that the Holy Grail summons. So it's misleading to call them familiars. Originally, familiars were just beings that run errands for the Magus. Imagine perhaps a cat in boots, or a cute white bird, or a black dog that doesn't obey its master, or something like that. Familiars that a mere Magus can summon are of that level. Familiars are just familiars. They are only mascots that run errands from their masters, so they cannot be beings stronger than their masters. But servants are different. They are the most powerful beings. Even for sorcerers, of which there are only 5 in this world, it would probably be impossible to form a contract with them. It's not that the summoning is hard, or even that the ability of the servant surpasses that of the Magus. Servants themselves are beings above magic. Saber. Okay, I'm kind of glad I caught this, but it looked like there was something going on with my recording. I'm kind of glad I caught this a little early. It looked like it stopped recording for some odd reason, but I went ahead and, thankfully okay, so I went back just a little bit. I had to save and reload, or not really so much save. I kind of had to reload and get back to the point where suddenly the footage just suddenly stopped, where like I can see a timer that tells me how much I'm recording. It suddenly stopped at the most oddest of times. So I kind of went back on the video, and I went back to, I remember this is around the area it actually stopped. So don't know what's going to happen after that, but I think I only got about 20 minutes left at the moment. I'll make it clear. Servants are heroes from the past. Myth, legend, fable, history. Fiction or not, the superhuman beings who gained concrete existence in folklore are what we call heroes. A hero that becomes eternal in people's minds is no longer human after their death and is promoted to another form of existence. Humans who bring about miracles, save people, and achieve great deeds are called heroes even after their death. After being so called, they are promoted to heroic spirits after their death and become guardians of humanity. Good thing they're not freaking Guardians of the Galaxy. It doesn't matter whether these people existed in reality or in the stories. It is people's minds that create a hero. People's wishes that this is how things should be give them form and set them up as real. Authenticity does not matter. They can have form as long as they have fame as a legend and people have faith. The ultimate ideal humans have created, the greatest human people have created. These are the heroes, the heroic spirits. And of course, since they are beyond human, they cannot be controlled by humans. A magus usually borrows their power only to mimic them. They can't summon the heroic spirit themselves, but the Holy Grail made that impossibility into reality. It summons the heroic spirit beyond human control and turns it into a familiar obedient to the master. That nonsense is proof that the Holy Grail is almighty. And with the passing of years ignored, the heroic spirits are summoned, the most recent from a few hundred years ago, the oldest from the ancient days. The 7 heroic spirits obey each of the 7 masters, protect them, and eliminate the masters of the enemy. Heroes from every age and country are revived into the present day to kill one another for supremacy. That is why this ritual is called the Holy Grail War. Come on, Archer, you can do this! But it seems the Holy Grail had its limits too. Even the Holy Grail cannot indiscriminately call onto the spirit-like beings. Just as a form invented by humans is required for the imaginary 6th element, known as the devil, to take form, the heroic spirits also need a form to live on in this world. That form is their temporary name, and the way they exist in this world. The Holy Grail has furnished classes so that the heroic spirits may take form more easily, and it only summons the heroic spirits that match these classes. It's like a passport to the present as it sets up a role as a familiar in advance. By allowing the summoned heroic spirit to take on that role, it helps the spirit to take form. If there are 7 masters chosen by the Holy Grail, there are also 7 servants obeying those masters. There are 7 furnished classes. Oh, we're getting a class system, okay. Knight of the Sword, Saber. Knight of the Lance, Lancer. Even though he's red and this current Lancer is blue, they got the color scheme mixed up. Knight of the Bow, Archer. Mounted Soldier, Rider. Huh. That armor looks cool. Ooh. Magus, the Caster. Oh, hello. The Silent Killer, Assassin. Oh. Mad Warrior, Berserker. Who made you just a little pretty little face? Only the heroic spirits with attributes of these classes are summoned to the present day to obey the master and become a servant. That is the servant system. A summoning in contract with a heroic spirit beyond human control to win the miracle beyond human grasp. The ultimate competition, held only on this ground, the one and the only Holy Grail War. God, this is so cool! A loud crash. The short sword that deflected Lancer's lance flies from Archer's hand. This is Lancer's technique. A straight thrust that turns into a sharp sweep at Archer's wrists. It was a blow Archer could not avoid, even had he had seen it coming. There is no effective way of parrying a lance with the sword. A strong rebuff only results in a stronger counterattack, and a weak rebuff does not create any openings. The important aspect of the battle between a sword and a lance lies in defeating the enemy when he is at the wrong range.
Manuke.
Oh, hello. There's no hesitation in Lancer. His movement to push Archer backstops. He must intend to end the match in a single instant. The stairs of the firmly placed Lancer and the swordless Archer clash. In that instant, the lance is thrust just like a flash of light. It can't even be seen. Forehead, neck, and heart. 3 shots are launched, any one a fatal blow. But... oh! The flash, too fast to see, is repelled by a shining blade. In Archer's hand is the short sword again. A sword like before, a Chinese sword like a hatchet. But the biggest difference is...
二等使いか
wow. A pair of swords. He's a dual swordsman. In his hands are matched swords, mirror images of each other.
旧兵風情が剣士の真似事とはな
Okay. Lancer's lance flies. Fuck. Holy shit! Oh my god, that looks so cool! As if to finish Archer off, the lance moves faster and faster. Archer defends with a burning spirit. His hawk-like eyes say that he will not retreat anymore. No, that he will only advance from now on. The clashing sounds are like a well-orchestrated music. The two steels clanging against each other. The sparking clashes increase in rhythm without pause. The battle of the two is like a vacuum. It sucks in the air around them, and it seems like anything approaching them would be cut to pieces. In reality, it only lasts an instant. But for me looking on, it seems to take an infinitely long time. Lancer tries not to let Archer near him, while Archer advances using his swords as a shield. Over 100 blows have been thrown and Archer loses a sword every time. But it's only for a moment as Archer has a sword in his hand the next instant, forcing Lancer back a little each time. Lancer finally admits his carelessness. That even though he doesn't know who is before him, he will be the loser if he dismisses him as a mere bowman. The distance widens. Probably to recover, Lancer puts a large distance between them. His speed is extraordinary. Archer's charge was out of this world, but it was still slow compared to Lancer. The movement of his retreat had panther-like speed and agility.
27それだけ弾き飛ばしてもまだあるとはな
Damn. Lancer mutters in irritation. No, it's more like confusion. I feel the same way. According to Father, a servant carries only one weapon. Their weapon is filled with magical energy, so it's not something that can be created one after another like Archer was just doing. Maybe as a spell blade? Servants are heroes that sublimate their spirits after death, equaling the holy spirits. To put it another way, they are like devils or angels. They are powerful familiars on their own, but their most powerful weapon is their proof of heroism, a magical item called their noble phantasm. Okay, a noble phantasm is a weapon or armor the servant used when they were a hero, and it's treated as a last resort. Okay. The noble phantasm is the one and only weapon for a servant. This is because the noble phantasm is an ultimate weapon without equal. The lance that Lancer is using will show its power as a noble phantasm when Lancer deems it necessary. A noble phantasm is an impressive weapon by itself, but its true ability is to release all its power using its true name. Heroes' weapons which rule over all others, and which have killed dragons and gods. Servants activate their noble phantasm using their magical energy. It's much like magic. Servants recreate the destructions in legend using their noble phantasm as a catalyst. Noble phantasms are never disposable. The swords that Archer brought out must be excellent, but they cannot be his noble phantasm. He is the servant Archer, so the noble phantasm he conceals must be a bow.
どうしたランサー様子見とは君らしくないな先ほどの勢いはどこに行った
ちタヌキが減らず口を叩きやがるか
Calling him a cheater? Really? Lancer's irritation is understandable. Even though Lancer fought as a spearman, Archer fended him off as a swordsman. Which means Archer hasn't shown any of his abilities yet. So it's natural for Lancer to feel ghastly.
いいぜ聞いてやるよてめえどこの英雄だ二等使いの旧兵なぞ聞いたことがない
そういう君は分かりやすいな僧兵には最速の英雄が選ばれるというが君はその中でもえりすぐりだこれほどの宗師は世界に3人といまい加えて獣のごとき敏捷さといえばおそらく1人
ほうよく言ったアーチャー
At that instant, his vast murderous intent makes me forget to breathe. Oh! Good lord, you look creepy. Lancer's arm moves. This is different from before, a stance free from contempt. The spearhead is lowered as if to strike the ground, and only his stare pierces Archer.
ならば食らうか 我が必殺の一撃を。
Wait, he's getting ready to use his noble phantasm now?
止めはしない。いずれ超えねばならぬ敵だ。
Lancer's body sinks down. At the same time, a chill like thorns fills the schoolyard. The air freezes. Not a metaphor. It literally freezes. All the mana in the air is frozen. The only person allowed to breathe here is the warrior called Lancer. The lance in Lancer's hand is unmistakably a demonic one. And now it is waiting to take its true form in the moment it strikes.
まずい。
He'll be beaten. I don't know what kind of noble phantasm that is, but Archer will be beaten. It's implausible since this is the first time I've felt such an intuition, but there's no doubt about it. Archer will die when that lance is thrust. It is determined. Literally, Lancer's lance is the embodiment of inescapable death. Archer will be defeated. Archer will die when Lance pierces his heart. And yet, even though I know it's going to happen, I can't even help him. Because if I move even a finger, that will trigger the attack. So if anything can stop this battle and stop Archer's defeat, it would be...
誰だ?
It would be the chance appearance of a stranger we have all overlooked. Huh? The ghastly air coming from Lancer disappears. The sound of fleeing footsteps. That figure is definitely wearing a school... Oh, God. Wait a minute. That was a witness, right? And they oh. I hope it's nobody we know.
まだ学校に残ってたの？
そのようだな。おかげで命拾いしたが。
Archer says calmly. Well, we are certainly saved, but...
失敗した。ランさんに気を取られて周りの気配に気づかなかった。ってアーチャー、あんた何してんの？
見てわからないか。手が空いたから休んでいる。
I don't care if it's against... I don't care if it's part of the rules, but can you at least save whoever's there? At least save the individual who witnessed this whole shit?
んなわけないでしょ。ランさんはどうしたのよ。
More than likely, he's going to go kill the witness. Who?
さっきの人影を追ったよ。
Yep.
目撃者だからな。おそらく消しに行ったのだろう。
We're not just gonna stand by and let that happen, are we? For an instant, my thoughts stopped.
追ってアーチャー。私もすぐに追いつくから。
Oh, thank God. Archer goes after Lancer immediately.
くそ、なんて間抜け。
I curse my carelessness. It's the rule of Magi to eliminate any witnesses, which is why, if one didn't want to do that, one just had to allow no witnesses. I've done that until now, so why do I have to make a mistake today of all days? A night where even the moonlight is obscured. A student is lying on the cold hallway floor and Archer is standing still. Oh. He is staring silently at the student. Oh. A smell hits my nose. The blood on the floor makes clear that it's the smell of death.
追ってアーチャー。ランサーはマスターのところに戻るはず。せめて相手の顔ぐらい把握しないと割が合わない。
Archer goes after Lancer. I'm left alone with the student lying on the floor. Oh God, who is it? I can't look straight at him. Okay, it's a guy. But I must. This is my fault. This is my fault. This is my fault. Ever since I was a child, ever since becoming the successor of Tosca, I've been preparing for something like this. There's no good or evil for Magi. I've always told myself that this road has only my blood and the blood of others, so...
ランサーの槍で一月か。心臓やられてちゃ助からない。
I don't know how long it's been since Lancer killed him. Was he lucky or unlucky to be pierced through the heart? I guess Lancer's attack isn't a simple external wound as the flow of blood from the rupture isn't too severe. It's not too severe, but it's all over when the brain doesn't get any more blood. No. Basically, if his heart were pierced, he should have died instantly.
その割にはまだ死んでないってのはすごいな。
Then save him! Yes. He's still breathing faintly as if to give his last scream, but that will only last a few more seconds. He can't heal his own wounds, and I don't have enough power to save him either.
顔を見ないと。それぐらいはしなくちゃ。
I try to touch the head facing the ground and realize my fingertips won't move. They're trembling. I wonder why. I'm used to such things. I've had to make these kinds of choices many times before. I've lost many things due to my mistakes and my selfishness. That's why I'm ready for a day like this. So why? Why am I so angry at myself?
ごめんね。見とるぐらいはしてあげる。
I control my trembling fingers and my failing knees with my will and look at the face of the student. It's somebody she knows, isn't it? A huge smacking sound. It really feels like I've been hitting on the head with a
や
hammer.
めてよね。なんだってあんたが。
Who is it? I grit my teeth, not to suppress my trembling. I'm really pissed off. Why is it him? Why did it have to be him? I'm not mad at Lancer for killing a witness quickly and perfectly, just as the servant should do. I'm just angry at him for staying late at this place on this day. Who is it? Oh, God. It's her brother. Sakura's face flashes in my mind. She will definitely cry. And I recall one red-tinted day after school, a long time ago. A distant sunset. Someone always running alone. And a boring girl staring at that from far away. And before me, the corpse of someone who happened to get involved. There is a way. I might fail and lose my last resort in the process, but there is still a way. No, I'll lose my last resort whether I succeed or fail, so the result for me won't change. It's a mistake. The fact of his death is already determined. It's my fault for not noticing the things around me. It's his fault for unluckily staying late. You're gonna save him, right? So I don't need to go that far. Yes, because this is what my father, who gave me nothing else, just left just for me. A powerful chunk of magical energy. A reliable last resort to win through this battle. A precious, precious thing just for me.
だからなんだってのよ、バカ。
I shake the feeling off and kneel in front of the one who will become a corpse in another second. The pendant in my hand becomes lighter. My father's memento is drained almost to emptiness and falls onto what used to be a dying ball. Oh, thank God you saved him.
仕方ないか。
Yes, it can't be helped. I didn't have the power or skills to revive someone with a damaged heart, damaged blood vessels, and on the verge of brain death on top of that. That's why I had to make up for my lack of skill with this powerful object.
まだ息があるのが運の尽きだった。完全に死んでいたら、どんなに魔力の蓄えがあっても蘇生なんてできなかったし。
But since he was still alive, I just did what I could and ended up saving his life.
失敗してたら目も当てられなかったけど、成功したからいいか。ええ、正直に言えば充実感あるしね。こういう経験も悪くはなかったわ。
I'm just bluffing.
行こう。済んだことは済んだこと。こいつが目を覚ます前に帰らないと。
Yeah, there's no need for me to stay here any longer. Archer should be following Lancer, so I should go home by myself. On my way back, I remember. I left the pendant at school. Just a pendant now that the magical energy has been drained out of it.
もういいか。
I have no more use for that pendant. Sure, it might have a bit of magical energy left in it, but surely less than the 10 jewels I have. What my father intended to leave for me was enough magical energy to win the Holy Grail War. So now, without magical energy, that thing is meaningless. Okay. I'm going to save it. That's where I'm going to end it. Okay. So, we finally got to see our first battle. That was fucking awesome. Good lord, that was awesome. Oh my... Now, imagine if Higurashi was like that. Like, if it had more CGs like that. Well, I mean, obviously the mod I put on the... the patch that I put on this Higurashi has a lot of good CGs in it. I like that. And the art style difference for that one is a little irking. But I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to it. So the good news is Sakura's brother is okay. I think. Because technically, he's still a witness. Huh. I don't even have time to go further. I'm gonna save again just because I can. Yes. I'm really liking this visual novel. I really am. Like, this is really good. That music was... Like, as soon as that music cue started and the battle started, that was so freaking cool. Oh my god, the CGs in the pictures look so awesome. Okay, so we met another servant. Lancer. Huh. I'm definitely titling this video Red versus Blue. Or, I don't know if that would cause me to get copyright issues. Yeah, I'll probably say Blue versus Red. I don't know. And I could probably title this freaking video something like Purple. People would probably still get it. Oh well. That's all I got. Look, I really have nothing else to say about this. I'm really enjoying this story here. So wait a minute. Hold on a second. How many save files are on this? Let's see, 4 by 5. That's about 20, and there's 15. That is a lot of save files. Why would you need so many? That's a seriously large amount of freaking save files. Oh well. I'll go ahead and leave this here. And I've got really nothing else to say. I'm kind of glad it really went into what the Noble Phantasms are and a list of all the classes. Like, I'm happy they put that in. I like that. Huh. Oh well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.